I am an introvert. It is plain and simple as that. It is something that I'm actually becoming proud of more than ever. So, growing up, I remember going in school and parent teacher conference. My teacher would tell my parents that Larry is a great student. He's quiet and all, but he should try to get out of his shell, socialize, interact. And in a way, when you're younger, it kind of makes you feel bad, like, oh, you're doing something wrong, even though you're doing everything else right. It's not good for you to start thinking, oh, well, there has to be something I have to change, and that would be to talk to people, to socialize. And as I get older, it becomes more difficult for some reason. Yeah, I might have more interactions, but doesn't mean that it has become easy for me to want to talk or be around anyone, or yet let alone groups, because that to me is a struggle and I'd rather stay away. Now that I'm 29, I'm beginning to reflect and realize it is okay. I know that they had said that maybe I should grow, I should get out of my shell, speak up, but if that's not who I am or who you are, don't feel bad. Don't live up to the expectation that everyone else in the world has for you. Remember that you are who you are, and if you are introverted and that's how you are, there's nothing to change. There are great people in this world that have been introverted who have accomplished many things in life. Sometimes not being involved is actually a positive thing. I think about like drama and so forth. I stay away from that stuff as much as possible, and the best way to do it is just not interacting with anyone other than saying hi, bye, how's your day going, and that's about it. I don't have the energy or the capacity as maybe an extrovert has, or other individuals who can keep a conversation going, can keep up with their lives and what other people are doing in their lives, and it's just it's okay. I'm learning that it is okay to have the feeling of like you want more than where you are at as an introvert, and that being you see people interact with others, they have all these friends and they seem very popular or included in life. It doesn't matter. To me, the most important people will always be family and those who you gravitate closely to as friends. And for example, my wife, she is my best friend and I interact with her all the time. We socialize, we communicate, and to me, that is more than enough. I don't have enough tokens to give out to everyone else. There was always an example of tokens saying that introvert starts with 5 tokens for the day, and every interaction is a token spent until you have none left, and then you are kind of depleted. You have no energy. You don't have the desires to communicate anymore, or you just want to be left alone. But it's like the reverse for an extrovert. You start with none, but you gain so many coins from interactions. You gain momentum and energy, and they make their day that way. For me, I just want to be home. I want to stay at home, relax, watch a movie, show, play a game, whatever it is. For us, that's what makes us happy, and that's important. Don't think about other people and their happiness, especially as an introverted individual. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to be subtle. But apart from that, the other struggle that I do notice as an introvert, for myself at least, is in the workplace. It is difficult for me to communicate things, especially when I'm in the hospital where communication is key to everything. I find myself trying to avoid as much as possible passing off information. I'm not saying that I'm not doing it and that I'm not being persistent in that, but in the workplace it is so hard because I want to do things by myself. I want to be independent. Teamwork is very difficult for me, but it's not to say that I'm not developing those skills and that it's something that is, growing on me. It's okay. Like I said, it's a struggle. Teamwork may not be a strong suit for me, but maybe independence is way better. I just want to create these videos because I want people to realize that it's okay to talk what you want, and though it may not always be popular opinions and people may not be interested, it's okay. This is an awesome place for me to just kind of express how I feel or what's going on in life without actually directly interacting with somebody. And as an introvert, this is awesome because it's like a time for myself, but it's also a time for you guys to realize, hey, this person is going through similar things that I do, and I just want to help motivate you guys and realize, hey, there's a lot of things in life apart from what you hear from people or see on these videos. It is okay to be introverted. It is a struggle. There are, some downsides of it, but it's also some positivity. There is time for you to reflect, there's time for creativity. There are things that I know as an introvert, my mind starts running all these ideas and all these things I want to say and I want to share with everyone, but I can't do it because I have a hard time to talk to everyone. I have this wonderful platform and I hope you guys will continue to follow my videos and subscribe and listen to other things I have brought up. I know I've recently moved to New Zealand and this has been a whole different lifestyle in the way people interact with each other and things that I've noticed. I just want to hopefully inspire others to realize it is okay to be, quiet, timid, shy, reserved, introverted. There is nothing wrong with that. There is no rule or law saying that you cannot be one. And if you are, you should be proud because that sets you apart from everyone else, regardless of how people perceive you, especially when it comes from somebody who's extroverted, wondering if you're okay. Yes, you're okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. You like to be by yourself, you're independent, and when you are ready to socialize, you will. And then once it's all out, you're good to go into introvert hibernation. So guys, thank you for listening to me ramble a little bit. In reality, it's not really a struggle. It's just something new that I'm starting to learn, that it's okay to be the way that I am, and I don't have to live to the standards that everyone else is building for me or perceive me to be. So hopefully you guys like this video. Please leave a comment below, maybe share your feelings of being introverted. It'd be something that I would be very interested to see, and I will catch you in the next one.